So what's up everyone and welcome back to PokeHacker. Today we are in New York and I bring another video regarding the Mewtwo and EX Raid Pass. That's to sell again. They have some of the come up in the Pokemon Go. So I want to talk to you about this. But we are going to do raid in today my live stream, which is going to be start under an hour after uploading this video. So make sure you stay tuned. But without wasting time, let's get right into the new update of the Pokemon Go. So guys, here are some of the results regarding the S2 cells. Yesterday was a particularly a big day of a small town of a East Metropolitan Coast. I hope I can live there. Dedicates grew up to a Pokemon Go player and managed to trigger a Mewtwo raid is very dormant in S2 cells. The author of this line, "You truly was a part of this effort. Essentially, the eating of his own food. Forget it. Part 1 Gym Targeting Execution. Before we started raiding, we choose a potential gym and our targeting both location OSM park area like church, which is low activity rural gym, Punk Grafe, which is a high activity urban gym, and these are some of the we ended activity farming, raiding, and only church point gyms to several region. We know beforehand that other raiding parties we are a pornography as a triggered target we don't know want to complete the invitation of the same gyms. Since the church has been low graded, an activity seems to be a candidate of a trigger experience take place. Church Point Saloon Korea is one of the Church Point is going to be more like encouraged to get EX Pass. I don't know how much Niantic is going to make this circumstance regarding the EX Pass to get in our hand. In terms of a raid and activity, strongly believe, but we can't be 100% certain that besides of almost zero raiding acting players of a gym. Our group has a comprised of a player of a soul split and a cattle of a familiar with the group of nearby. This is one of the map open streetways of this raid has going to be happen. This is a park I would say. As I told in my previous video, only the park and some of the sponsor gym has located this area. Let me reopen it. Alright, where we are. So guys, in the term of S to cell placement, the gym is located in a corner of a level 2, so it's going to be this much FB. And this is one of the graphics given of a which graphic you know really well. It is S2 cells. As you can see, these are only the S2 cells regarding the Pokemon Go. This is one of the geometrical square, or you can say whatever. S2 cell placement is going to be like this. So guys, this is going to be another EX Raid Pass, some of the invitation. I don't know why the Niantic is doing this much trigger regarding the EX Pass. Split corridor power is a graphic of a gym model as a graphic, and this is one of the area. Okay. This is one of the park which is located with another EX Raid study whole gym candidate. As you can see the church and some other. I don't know, the Niantic is not adding the pocket shops and gyms also nearby us that we can do raid without spoofing. But we will search the coordinates of this place really soon. As a majority of our effort went into Church Point, and we know the gym has frequently raiding by the raiding groups, we can decided to raid this gym secondary option and focus on a high tier of a tier 4 and 5. In the end of the completed tier of a 5 and 4 raid at the location, we have information many raid as always. How can I speak too much? This is another graphic given of S2 cell placement. Number 2, hashtag 2, doing almost every raid at Church Point. As you how much you can do, you should to do how much raid you can do regarding the Mewtwo to get a express in a Church Points. Some of the more points that this go like now only the church which came out into 4, level 1 into 5, level 2 into 4. 14 raid were completed, 75 unique accounts participated, data collection of farming. Alright, on this day 75 accounts has participated. Okay. Around 310 raid passes were across a participate. Almost most of the lobbies are 3 to 5 people. Level 4 was around the 15 people per lobby. Alright, 3 to 5 people in a lobby, and you can see 310 raid passes as used on that day. Not everyone did every raid. The morning hours are difficult to attend every base in our Solar Resistance, but Spoofer can do anytime. Triggering and the result discussion on Monday on the 22nd is around 11 PST for the first time S2 cells in this S2 cell and EX trigger on a Church Point. So first time I want a Church Point ever raid, but I don't know really well. Curiously, both potential gyms have an EX invite of we are guessing that other raiding participant operating split is picked on a pornography and using the park 12 S2 cells, and easily we can get everyone. In other words, the local rating is going to be managed trigger on one to another. The use thank you, okay, this is one of the thank you, and this I don't know why the image is not loaded. How does among the unique account influence of a old trigger does not have a previously does amount of passes matter more than difficulty. So guys, let me explain you what was it. It was nothing as bigger than a like trigger our mind. It is just saying the church is going to be new as a gym rates. You can do how many the church is going to be point. One of the graphic points. There's a 2 new point was discovered for a EX rate ever happen. Okay, let me. And yeah guys, there are so many raids are going on nearby, so we are gonna do in my live stream. The live stream is coming really soon. Like this one raid we are gonna do in my live stream under an hour is going to be released. It will come on live. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit a like, don't forget to subscribe for more. And what I can say is, and let me explain you more about it. Is some of the park and some of the location gyms where the EX and the trigger S2 cells happen. I really don't know about the what are the S2 cells. Up to now I'm triggering about the S2 cells. I'm gonna research on it and get a full video according to what are the S2 cells regarding it. In other words, they are adding the more increasing of EX passes. I don't know why Niantic has made this much trigger EX pass. Who are frustrated with EX, just hit the like. And if you watch it till end the video, just comment 6. If you commented 6 in comments, I think that you watch the full video. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. I'm coming live in just an hour. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe for more. And peace out, my friends.